Pittsburgh Steelers are signing Elandon Roberts from the Miami Dolphins to a 2-year deal, a second inside linebacker. And this one brings questions. The Pittsburgh Steelers already landed Cole Holcomb from the Washington Commanders to a 2-year deal. Now they sign another guy. What does it mean? Does this mean Myles Jack is suddenly on the chopping block and that they are looking to save $8 million and replace him with two somewhat similar inside linebackers in free agency? Or does it mean the Pittsburgh Steelers are suddenly over their interest in inside linebackers within the NFL draft class? It could mean either one of those things, or they're just adding depth and they feel as if they'd like to have a minimum of 3 inside linebackers heading into the summer. Questions. As for Roberts, it's a good signing for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Another guy who comes to Pittsburgh after being a captain somewhere else. The Steelers obviously love their vocal leaders in the middle of the field on defense. This guy, he's your typical inside linebacker. He's coming off a career high with 107 tackles, 4.5 sacks, and 10 tackles for loss, all of which are career highs. He's a great block shedder. That's what I got from a quick film, review session. I spent 10 minutes and just looked real quick at all of his plays that I could find on the internet of him with the Dolphins the last 2 years. I did find a cool tidbit. He is a Patriots player, a former Patriots player who has caught a touchdown on offense. And you never know. The Pittsburgh Steelers, they like to get creative from time to time. If anybody's going to follow Bill Belichick and line a linebacker up in the backfield, I want to put it past Mike Tomlin. As for his role in Pittsburgh, as of now, you got to expect him to compete for a starting job with Holcomb, but Holcomb has a physical pending, and if he does not pass it, it looks like it's Jack Robinson and Roberts coming to the Pittsburgh Steelers this year. A lot of questions. I think this signing is another good one. I think it eliminates the Steelers' immediate need to add an inside linebacker in the NFL draft, a class that I do not agree has good talent, at least usable talent right now, even though I have pressed that the Steelers have a lot of interest in that draft class. But if they're going veterans, if they're looking to fill their position for cheap on the open market, they now have 2 guys that are younger than 30 years old, 3 guys in Jack, that are younger than 30 years old, who all have veteran starting experience on multiple teams. That's a good place to be if you're the Pittsburgh Steelers. Is it an expected signing? No. Or was it an expected signing? No. Does it fill a position that they would like to fill immediately? Yes. Does it leave some questions? Certainly. But I think that's even more exciting for the Pittsburgh Steelers in a free agency that started very slow and has ramped up quite a bit here in the last 2 days.